Travel is our way to reset. When we go to different places, we meet new people, we create new experiences, and we break our old routines, our old habits. We also get to refresh our minds and get a better perspective on things. That's why during COVID, it hasn't been easy to reset. In this video, we're gonna show you one of the most nature-immersed and quiet stays in Bolinao, Pangasinan. So should you or should you not stay here? Watch this video to find out. Pangasinan is a province in the northwestern part of Luzon, and at the tip of that province is a place called Bolinao. It's not the most popular beach place in the Philippines, but if you give it time, it will probably surprise you. The drive took us 5 hours from the metro, considering all the stops we had in between. Are you ready to become a bird?
Oh my god.
It's Birdland Club. We are at the Birdland. And I'm not sure if this is the right place. So here, you won't see much concrete or platforms that destroy the surrounding environment. But you'll see a lot of tree houses and huts or bahay kubos just above the shore. For our stay, we chose one of the huts for the full experience. It's a humble sleeping arrangement. It's not the most luxurious accommodation we've had, but it's definitely one of the most memorable one. You might notice some facilities are not functional as they recently went through a few storms. But hopefully by now, everything is back to normal. There are more room options here with aircon for a more comfortable stay. There are also shared spaces for dining, for working, and for relaxing. And another good news is that there's Wi-Fi all around the place for the digital nomads out there. Workaholics Anonymous.
Alaska Christmas
So as you can see, the first night was very windy and there was a tropical storm that just passed by. So our first sleep wasn't very peaceful. But waking up was a completely different experience. Waking up with a view like this, seeing the waves and hearing the waves from a distance, it kind of washes over all your worries, your problems. Everything else becomes insignificant in that moment of peace and quiet. Are you ready to?
Yeah.
They offer a lot of activities here, but during the time that we went here, not much was available. So for the first day, we rented a kayak for around 100 pesos. Can you Why? Ah, okay. What do you mean?
Will I sit on your lap or something? Won't that hurt? Whee!
And at this point, we realized that the kayak should be for one person only.
Hello. Waiting for Renzo. It's taking so long. So, I'm on the boat. Renzo will snorkel. Snorkel!
So the water here is very clear and it's very shallow. And everything here is surrounded by seagrass. So it's not your typical white beach. But I guess it goes to show how healthy the environment is here. Pedro, are you ready for that?
Yeah.
Baka sa... For the next activity, we took a balsa. It's a raft made out of wood to go sea urchin harvesting. In Japan, it's a very popular delicacy and we usually pay a lot for that in restaurants. So eating it fresh from the ocean would probably be an interesting experience. Just be careful not to step on one. So the sea urchin has a very fishy and salty taste, but there is a sweet and creamy aftertaste to it, very similar to cheese but with a consistency of jello. How is it?
Quiet thing. But I like it.
Okay ka pa, kuya? Kapagod ba?
I'm showing you. It's hard. Oh! Oh my goodness.
Bahay. Salamat, kuya. So like any other trip, going home is always the worst part. Goodbye, ocean. We will miss you. Goodbye, Kubo. Oh wait, so I forgot to mention that there are also a bunch of things that you can do nearby the Birdland. So a few more tips before you leave. The food in Birdland is actually really good. They serve mostly Asian dishes, mga Thai, and Vietnamese and Filipino food. We also went to a floating restaurant called Sungayan Grill for their seafood platters, so make sure not to order too much. And finally, a place called Chow Pizza if ever you crave for pizza. You should also try their local kakanin called the binungay. It's a sweet sticky rice cooked in bamboo with a sweet sugary sauce. It's really good. And for this video, I mostly focused on the Birdland Beach Club because that's for me the main highlight of the trip. Although the 100 Island tour was also very fun. It was more of a bucket list kind of thing. It's a very iconic and beautiful place. And for the Patar Beach, it's a nice and chill place to hang out in, but it tends to get crowded because it is a very popular place in Pangasinan. So I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. This is my first one, so please support me by subscribing and liking this video. And stay tuned for the next one. Paalam!